Hello viewers, welcome back to the main channel. Today, this is video number 1 of 2. Second one will be my reaction, thoughts, feelings, full to the Doctor Who 60th anniversary trailer, because I did a quick thoughts video. So, today I'm here to tell you what I got for Christmas 2022. Now, this one's done a little bit differently. Normally I stand here where I have, let me just put you more in the middle. Normally I stand here, sat on the floor with all of them around me and I pick them up. But because we've got them at that side this year, I'm just going to go over, pick it up and talk about the item. So I'll show you the one that I think are worth showing in the video. Like, not worth showing in the video, but are easy to get to actually, because they're stacked, not all of them are easy to get to. So I'm just going to get to the ones I can easily get to without dropping them or anything. So let's go to item number 1. Item number 1 is the television board game Tenable. Tenable is a board game, well, it's a TV show hosted by Warwick Davis and Sally Lindsay. I think Sally Lindsay still does it. You don't really hear much about Sally Lindsay anymore in Guessable. I mean, not Guessable, we're in Tenable. But Tenable is about top 10, so top 10 best doctors. William Hartnell, ding, ding, ding. Number 3. John Pertwee, ding, 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 ding. Number 2. David Tennant, ding, 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 ding. Number 1. Matt Smith, number 4. That type of thing. Next, we have something more relevant to the channel. This channel, it's Doctor Who, Jodie Whittaker era top trumps. Now, it's the Jodie Whittaker era top trumps, which I quite like because I think I already have Doctor Who top trumps that are the other eras, that are David Tennant and Matt Smith, I think. Don't quote me on that because I don't know that for definite, but I think I do. This is a good addition to the collection, because that's what I do. I collect many things. Next we have this. Now, if you're unfamiliar with what this is, so in the UK there is a programme called The Clangers, or there was. The new version is not that great. And the Clangers were these aliens that whistled. Now, it was all made using a Swanee whistle. And a Swanee whistle is where you blow here. It's really early, so I can't do this now because I don't want to wake anyone up. So you blow in this end, and as you do, you open that out. You can even hear it almost. Well, let's do this. And what it did, it meant that they could communicate between each other. Now, I had a really comical idea what to do with it. That's why I asked for a Swanee whistle. I do need to do some practice with the Swanee whistle first before I do that, so I can actually play the Swanee whistle properly. Next, we move on to some literature. See, I am being fancy with this. Literature. Fancy words. So, this is a book all about the 1960s childhoods by Jeanette Shepherd and John Shepherd. So they're a married couple. The blurb on the back says, 60s child grew up in a more permissive and commercial age. They enjoyed a childhood in which new vaccines gave children protection from life-threatening diseases, whilst okay, so it goes on. So this book is part of the British Heritage series, which provides a definitive introduction to the riches of Britain's past and aids the perfect way to get acquainted with the 1960s childhood in all its variety. So that's the front cover. I can't show you the back because not all the words are family friendly, turns out. Next we have, we're gonna do this, right, next we have what I like to call a bag, yeah, not any normal bag, it's a wire bag from what I can tell. Now what do you mean what I can tell is because they also have some other equipment that looks more other wiry, not so wiry. So it's called the Travel Digital Bag. So basically it's a bag that is digital. So there's the back of the bag. I'm very excited to start using this because I do think that you need to have a bag to store your electronic wiring, because in this modern world there's so many wires you don't know what's what. Now whilst I just find out the next one, let me check to see if the microphone is on. I was just had a panic there for a second. So in life everyone needs a good torch. So I got a beautiful, that's the right word for it, torch for all my lighting needs, because I always need a torch. Next we have a collection of things that are relevant to this channel massively. So first of all, it's the new counter measurement, the Dalek Gambit by Ronald Moore. Big finish. Right. Let me put you down. Right, we've got No More Lies with Paul McGann and Sheridan Smith. And let me put you down. We've got Beyond War Games, which I have heard very good things about. Right, and we also then got, because I'm going to put all these back in a minute, we got Torchwood, Sins of Captain John, which has James Marsden in it, who was Captain Jack Harkness's brother in the TV series. He also plays Spike in Buffy. See, knowledge is power. Right. What is next? Because now we've got to the trickier part. But the trickier part is that we won't show you the chocolate. Not because of any other reason. It's just because it's chocolate and it's gonna be like, we all know what chocolate looks like. Now next we have an improvement to you here, which is this, which is the which is a mic for the camera. There we go. A new piece of equipment, because that sometimes does a beep 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 beep. So I've got a replacement to fix that. I'll park you there. Right, so obviously we'll move the chocolate away to get to our next item, which next items I should say, because we're gonna do this all in one. Now we also got the new Taskmaster board game. It's in a tricky position to get to, so I won't be showing you the Taskmaster board game. It's the new one. We also got a new tripod that's also in a weird position, so I won't be getting that. I also got a desk, not because right, so this desk is a fold out desk that's going to be used as a prop. So obviously I have a desk to do all the things I need a desk for, but it's a prop desk because when I film my Taskmaster World videos I need a desk and I don't really have one that I could just pull out and put the camera behind, so this is folding out your desk. But here are the next items that you can physically see. Here is the Doctor Who 2023 official annual, which I don't think that I get every year anymore. I don't think. We've got the Doctor Who quiz book, which I'm very excited to get on, because it's not technically it's official because it's not self-published, it's properly published. But it's by a fan that made this. I'm really excited to delve into that. Then we have Josh Widdicombe live and another thing. And Evening Standard says his talent for comedy is priceless. Well, I wouldn't say priceless because you have to buy the DVD. So, see, there you go. That's another joke right there. I'm a joke machine. Right, what's next on the list? Right, I'll show you the next two. So, in every life, a lot of people go camping or to campsites that say you only need a spoon, and a fork and a knife. But you don't want to carry around a spoon, fork and knife, do you? No. And you don't really want to carry around a fork either because they could be tricky to use. So this is a spoon which is a holder. So it's a small, as you can tell, it's a small compact thing that you open out and you need a knife, a fork and a spoon in it. See? Very easy, very good and very amazing. Right, our second item is the VHS copy of the Arctic, the William Hartnell story. It's really good condition, this, saying that people have stopped producing VHSs. Whether or not selling them, you can still sell VHSs, but people have stopped producing the VHS. Right, so the next three things, because they're technically one. So these are wireless mics to pop on you when you're doing filming, like put it there or there, you hide it really. Yeah, that's them. And then there's also the main one, the other one as well. Right, we got some microfiber cloth that I generally really need because you always need microfiber cloth when you've either got glasses, cameras or other electronic things. This here is a flask. What I quite like about flasks, because it's the only thing you can put soup in it. You can either eat the soup with a spoon or you can drink the soup. I just find that really fascinating, right? It's on the list of things that fascinate me. We're nearly at the end now because all the ones that are easy to get to are nearly over. Right, when you're filming, when you're filming, you have something called a lens cap, which is this. What this does is it covers up the lens, such as like this, so that it protects the lens when it's not being used. But they're not always that great because there's like two clips at the top and the bottom. They're not always great. They're a little bit like not great, really rubbish here, there, and what's what. So what these are here, if I can explain, is this rubber, and it's a massive thing, so it comes over and then you just pull it out because it's not disconnected by two prongs. It's like properly on there, and they are really good. So I'm really excited to get using them because it really annoys me as a whole when that actually happens. Right, so we're nearly at the bit where we've stopped because then we're at the hard to reach items. This or the items that are for future things. So what I mean by the future things is like it might be for one of my projects that I'm working on that I don't want you all to know about just yet. So here are some ND filters. Now, ND filters, how do I explain this right? So ND filter, in my opinion, is the sunglasses for the camera. So you put it on, and it just makes the contrast of the room a lot darker. depends on which one you put on, because you can get them in different colours, which I am absolutely fascinated to give a try. So, right now we're getting to the hard to reach items without knocking anything over. Right, so let's try and not knock anything over whilst we're picking them up. Right, so we've got him in my hand. We're not knocking anything over just yet. Yes! 100% success! See? That's why we keep that in, because then you on your tippy toes. So, let's go from the top to the bottom. So we got the Infinity Quest, the animation DVD, and we'll put that back down. We've got the Power of the Dalek, a DVD, in this nice case. A very nice case, might I also add. Let me put you down. Right. Then we got the Summer Falls and Another Story with a new introduction by Amelia Williams. Contains The Angel's Kiss and Devils in the Smoke, which is a book that was actually used in the episode. Not the actual one, but it's a commercial copy you could purchase. The best, Beware, the phenomenal Finger is back. Tis Was, starring Chris Tarrant, Sally James, Lenny Henry, and many, many more. Tis Was. Saturday, it's Tis Was Day. Count Duckula, The Vampire Strikes Back, which I'll probably watch today, because that's the Boxing Day thing I normally do, and I'll be like watch one of my DVDs. I've always asked for DVDs. I'm probably, well, I'm one of the ones helping to keep physical media alive. We've got Absolute Power, Series 1 and 2, which is the TV version, not the radio version. Now, we're now going on this, I think, off the scale of what we can pick up, or what we can get hold of, I think we'll stop here, because we also got a monopod, which is a tripod but you hold it with your hand and it stabilises it a lot better. And I got a lot of chocolate, so, and some a t-shirt and a bag. So this is the Wonderful Doctor of Oz, which is a Doctor Who Wizard of Oz type thing with Michelle Gomez, Mrs. Master. And then this is Doctor Who, The TARDIS Team Diaries, which I've actually heard a lot about. So I've heard a lot of good things about this book. So I'm very intrigued to check it, to look at it. So that is what I got for Christmas 2022. So some of the things that you didn't see that I couldn't get out. So it was a Taskmaster board game that was stuck under, which is the new one. I got a new tripod, instead of this one that is currently being used. I got some lights, some strip light things, which are the bulky ones, so you can like put them down at the sides to make your lighting better. Let me just see if I can switch it out more. No. I got a desk for my Taskmaster World videos and other channel videos. I was going to say Bake Off World, but then that might be changing to another channel. Who knows? I'm not 200% sure. What else did I get? I got some chocolate, a lot of chocolate. Some like white Kit Kats and that lot, because I like white chocolate. I got some more chocolate. Let me just see if there's anything that I've missed that I think is valuable. I got a Swanee whistle, and I got, I'm not going to tell you the real reason why I got these, because it's a surprise for the viewers. You'll see this in the future on the channel, but if you watch the Modern Crystal Maiden with Richard Iwadi as the host, he has a hand type thing, so we got that. So there you have it. Before this camera dies, because I didn't put the camera on charge, that is what I got for Christmas 2022. Now, normally I make these videos, and I normally explain this at the beginning, but I forgot about this. I make these videos so if someone says to me, Tom, what did you get for Christmas? Instead of me trying to remember everything, it'll probably be around on I literally just told you, because you don't want to, because if you're telling someone you have to try and remember everything. So then what I do is I just say, oh, well I actually made a video on this. Would I be able to send you the video link to show you? Because I made a very entertaining, a very funny, a very insightful video. And they'll go, oh yes, and I send it to them. I'm not here to brag, I'm not here to say, oh I got more presents than you. No, I'm not here for that. I'm here to entertain and make you laugh. Showing you what I got in the process of saying funny things to do with it, and what I'm using them for, and how they're going to help this channel in the future. A tripod, the new tripod, will help make these videos less wonky, because I've done that a few times. The ND filter will make, when I do the outside stuff, will make them look even better. So it's not here, I'm not here to brag, I'm not here to say, oh, look at me, woo! No, I'm just here to show what I got, to tell you guys, here's what I got, here's how it's going to help the channel in the next year. Hope you enjoy. Hope you guys had a lovely Christmas. Thank you for all my presents, for the people that are watching this, that know me personally on that personal level. Thank you for all my presents. I'll be back tomorrow with more videos. Actually, I'll be back later today doing my reaction trailer to the 50th anniversary trailer, thoughts, feelings, all that. Thank you guys for watching. Merry Christmas. If you want to tell me what you got for Christmas, let me know in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching. Bye! Ho ho ho! Merry Boxing Day!